Hello YouTube, I'm Storm, and welcome back to Zenless 1.7. This should be the final part. I think that I've only got about an hour left.
Ah, my former partner. You're still as punctual as ever.
Are you sure you are fully recovered?
Oh, you know what?
How
I
about we fly?
believe I
And I'll
have
show you
seen
how
this
recovered I
one
am.
at the end of the last... Yeah. At the end of the last part, we went through all this. So we can skip past it all now. And get right back to where we were. Now, I know that 2.0 came out today, but I don't think I'm going to have time to do anything regarding 2.0 today. So I'll do that on Monday when I come back.
I'm sure you've heard about the missing workers from companies under the Ravenlock family, too. Those are Ravenlock's men. The workers with them are the victims who were tricked into
numbers
going
above
into
their
the
head.
Hollow.
Oh, is that like
Don't
their
get hit.
level equivalent?
Come on, let's get them out of here.
Now, yeah, because remember,
I'm
I
here.
started this before 2.0 came out, so I'm finishing it now that 2.0 is out, and things are a little bit different now. So I got to figure out all the new updates without really knowing what they are. Thank goodness someone's here to save us. Thank you. You're welcome. So, could you tell us what those Ravenlocks did to you before they ran off? They're a bunch of liars. They tricked us into this hollow. They said they had a job with high pay for us, but they kept avoiding the topic after we got here. Something didn't seem right, so I wanted to leave. But then they showed us their true colors. They tied us all up and told us they were going to ship us off somewhere. They didn't make you take any weird medicine, did they? Medicine? No, but it wasn't just us they tricked. Another group went that way. I see. Here, take this carrot. There's an exit nearby. You should get out of here as soon as possible. I can't thank you enough. Let's go, Hugo. We must save the rest of them. You sure are eager. Hey, how's it going? Is it Saigen, or I meant to ask yesterday, is it Saigen or like Segan, or how do you pronounce your name?
Bunch of nobodies. Annoying as hell. Kill them!
You're welcome to try.
So, Saigen then?
More workers here.
Oh, Sagan. Okay.
And
Who are you? You're saviors. Thank you. Thank you. I had a bad feeling about that group from the start. I shouldn't have ignored my gut instinct. Did those Ravenlocks do anything to you? Do anything? Well, we weren't doing as we were told, so they tied us up. Nothing else? Good. Oh, right. There's another batch of workers ahead of us. They should be by the roof. Don't worry. I'll handle it. You should get out of here as soon as you can. Let's continue.
Is Hartman behind this,
Okay, that
too?
explains it. Alright, well, I'm glad I know now.
of course.
So, Sagan, how are you doing
threw them
today?
into the hollow like
Hope you
offerings
were able
for
to
the
get a good night's
exaltists.
rest.
There's more over there. Let's hurry.
It's different this time. Don't rush in. Let's listen in
Oh,
on what they're
nice.
saying first. I still need more direct evidence.
Hope
to
you're
ensure
enjoying the game so
plan is
far.
Absolutely foolproof.
My day's been boring.
Compensation you
I
promised.
really haven't
It's
done
all
much
real,
yet, but
right?
it's been good.
All we have to do is follow you into the hollow for some simple tasks, and you'll give us a huge sum of Denny's. It sounds real suspicious.
Shut your trap.
Nice. Who'd you get so far?
Keep yapping and asking questions. If this is all so suspicious, why were you so eager to sign up for it?
Because I don't have a choice. My daughter was previously caught in the Hollow disaster and suffered severe corruption. The treatment costs have completely drained our family's savings.
Yeah, take your time.
So that's why...
It's the same for me. A serious illness at a senior age. I need the money.
Who would risk taking a job like this unless they were desperate? I'll do it. No matter how suspicious. As long as I can get paid, I'll do anything. Even risk my life.
Well, you'll lose your life if you do this, so...
Wait, you people from the Ravenlock family, you're part of a big company in Tops. You wouldn't go back on your word, right?
Don't worry, you'll get every
Billionaires going back on their word? Who would have
Before we
guessed?
start, you all need to take this medicine first.
Bro, should we really be doing this already?
These workers keep talking. We're wasting time like this. And the sooner they take it, the sooner it'll be over. Consider it an early release for them.
What? You didn't say anything about having to take pills before.
Look, this is good stuff, all right? It'll increase your ether aptitude. There's tons
Yeah,
of people
bullshit.
who would kill for something like this.
Exactly! You'll be working in the Hollow for several hours. This is essential medication. You have to take it before we continue.
Hey, Hugo, Lycon, you might want to
refuse,
start
then you can forget about the job.
butting in soon.
Of course, you won't receive the compensation either.
Lycon, what are you doing?
Rescuing those workers, of course. There's clearly something off about those pills. We can't let them take them.
Now is not the right time. As I said, we need more evidence to ensure the plan works.
And as I said many years ago, you can't exploit innocence to achieve your goal.
So that's how you see it.
If that's not what you want me to think, then explain everything to me.
All right. It's a little complicated, but simply put, these workers will be fine. Of course, it's your choice to trust me or not.
Hugo,
But if you try to rush in,
can you please just
I will
be
stop
completely open for once?
I
It
trust
would
you.
help so much.
all right, that's the evidence. Now we can go and beat them into the ground as much as you want.
Don't forget, you owe me an explanation. Also, don't overdo it and kill them. Even if they're the worst of the Ravenlock family.
All right, Your Holiness, Saint Lycon. Those were...
Who the hell are you?
Oh, cool. They're actually fighting side by side. You don't control both of
Why
them. That's
don't you
neat.
take a guess?
We're the ones here to stop you.
Can't remember the last time we worked this well. Your legs? How are they feeling?
Oh, that's nice of you to
I'm
actually
fine.
ask. Even though I
To
don't
be
think
honest,
you really care.
I think I prefer the way you used to fight.
Yep, there we go. There's the snidely marks.
You had a lot more aggression.
God damn it! Who the hell are you? How dare you mess with the Ravenlock family?
Ravenlock. Savor the name while you can, for it will soon cease to exist.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means exactly what I said. I think this might be good for you. Sever your ties while you can. You still have a chance to walk your own path.
The family's honor comes above all else.
Is that really what you think? I saw the compassion on your face just now. You're not from the main family, right? That's why you were assigned to these trivial tasks. But in reality, there's no need for you to keep playing this boring game for
Yeah,
them.
we know how they treat their own with how they've treated you, though.
From the moment I was born into the Ravenlock family,
You always have a choice, if you're willing to act. All right, let's end the small talk here. Don't worry, Lycon. I didn't hit them too hard, just enough to keep them quiet.
How's that? My acting's pretty good, right?
As always, a
Oh.
certain someone should take some lessons from you. I'll leave the rest to you then.
Okie dokie.
So the workers were in on it all. Of course they were.
Okay, now can you tell me exactly what's going on here?
As you can see, that worker just now was actually an informant of mine. The pills were swapped out with vitamin tablets. Outside of this batch, some workers have already taken the actual substance Hartman has. But rest assured, the antidote for it is already in development. I found the best in the field to help, and with the data I collected before, we should have results soon.
You know, Hugo, for
wanted
being
to
an
ask,
arrogant piece of shit
The
phantom
reason
thief,
you
you're not
decided to
that bad
lock
of a guy.
yourself in a room and endure the effects of the
And
drug. Besides getting
honestly,
evidence, it was also to collect data on this drug in order to create an antidote,
I
correct?
love him for it.
It
It's so
seems you're
good.
not completely beyond hope.
I thought you were just being stubborn.
Sometimes I wonder if you know me at all.
Then, I have one last question. Why did you never tell me any of this back then?
The truth is, I heard everything. That entire conversation
Yeah, I had a
between you
feeling.
and Jack. Before he passed away in that small attic. When Jack called you aside and gave you those warnings.
When he told me you might go down the wrong path?
That's right.
You never said anything.
What would I even do? Scream and rage over your suspicions, or get on my knees and beg for you to trust me? You know there's no way I'd allow myself to do such a thing. Besides, back then, even I was confused about myself.
Jack, he...
It's all in the past. You don't need to explain anything to me. Enough. We should get going. If we're going to reminisce over the past, we should find a more suitable location.
I really feel bad for Hugo. He was handed a bad hand all throughout his life.
Lycon, that incident back then, I didn't
Yeah,
do it.
the
It was a
Zenless
scheme
devs
Hartman
put so
devised to
much
take
love
over
into
the
this
family.
game, and you can tell.
It was Hartman who killed my father, too. I only discovered the truth long after the fact. I did indeed attack my father, and I thought he was dead. But he wasn't. I couldn't kill him.
Yeah,
And even
whether it's like the
before that,
manga cutscenes or like
if I
these
Hadn't
images,
hesitated.
or even like
None of
the
what
actual full
followed
3D
would have
cutscenes,
happened.
like every cutscene that they do is
Even
so
now, I
well
still
done.
think they deserve death. But I no longer care to personally deliver that fate. They're beneath me. And I have more important things to do.
So he never actually killed his father.
I know we may never agree on that
Oh.
point, Lycon. I once wanted to fight against those ugly truths that defined me, but I discovered that the more I rejected them, the more painful it became. So I could only
I also
accept that
really love how
crazed,
much they
hateful,
really
and
dive
malicious
into
side
the
of myself.
characters and flesh them out and their stories.
As long as I know I will
whether
never
it's
become
in
like my
the
father.
game or in the trailers or whatever, they really
Hartman.
make their characters feel complete.
That is enough for me.
You've changed. But I think that might be a good thing.
Don't patronize me. You've changed a lot too, compared to before. I still disagree with Jack's words, and I won't forgive your betrayal. I will walk the path I believe is right, even
Oh,
if I
nice.
must
Got
tread
quite
over
a few.
thorns and through the mud. But I will also allow you to walk your own path, Lycon.
Should I say thank you?
You're welcome. Come to think of it, we haven't talked about your legs and eye.
It was just an accident, not your fault. I'm doing well now. I hope you are too.
Oh, it's nice to see
On the
these two
contrary,
making up.
Perhaps I should be the one apologizing. I misjudged you. I used to think you wanted power, that everything you did was for your own ambitions. I thought you wanted the power to pass judgment on all in this world like a god.
I am a god. I am my own god. Or you could say that in this world, everyone is their own god. There are many things that we are powerless to change. But there are also many choices we can make. Just as I said before, I am the only one who can kill me or save me.
I'm glad you think that way.
Let's go. I still have one last thing to do. To witness the end of Ravenlock.
I really love those moments where just like the two or a few characters are sitting down and just talking, and they just have a moment to have character moments. There's no big action or things like that. It's just learning more about the characters and their viewpoints on things. It's really cool. Oh, you got some good A ranks too. I highly recommend building up Nicole, Anby, and Lucy. Those are some of the better A ranks. I mean, they're all pretty good, but those three are really good.
You really think you can take my place if I die? Never, you filthy bastard! Your little tricks mean nothing. As long as the
I'd say
Ravenlock
go for it, or go for
family stands,
Astra.
I can
She's a
still
really
get
good
back on
support.
my feet.
You still don't get it.
She's
do
the only
you?
one in the game so far that can
This was
heal
never
too,
about avenging
but it's
my
only with her
father.
alt.
And I don't care about taking your place. I didn't come this far just to kill you. That'd be pathetic. Right on cue.
But honestly, looking
Why
at
don't
what
you
you've
take a
got,
look
I
at
think a good
this,
damage dealer would probably be
Uncle?
good for you to have.
On behalf of TOPS, I'd like to clarify that we had no involvement in the Ravenlock family's actions. TOPS is officially terminating all partnerships with the Ravenlock family, effective immediately.
Oh, that
We
is
will have
definitely
no
going to be a
further
playable character later on. That is way too intricate of a design.
Are you crazy? What the hell do you get out of ruining the Ravenlocks? You want to be a petty thief forever?
Thief? Oh, Uncle. Allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm the name people whisper about. The one who robs the rich and gives to the poor. I'm the master con artist who can fool anyone, anytime.
I've not pulled for her yet. I
I'm
literally
the
just opened the
leader
game to
of
do this and haven't
Mockingbird.
done anything else.
The one who turns every headline into my own stage.
But I will be getting her.
I have friends who'd catch me if I fall, partners who'd shed tears for me, and allies who always have my back. I am Hugo Vlad. You're the one who needs the Ravenlock name. I never did.
You ungrateful bastard! You should have never been born.
You flatter me.
God, Hugo is so
Same
cool.
goes for you, Uncle. You've done well, Vivian.
You had better give me an explanation.
And here I thought this would be a touching reunion. What's with all the anger?
Hugo, I'm a member of Mockingbird too. And I
Yeah, it
mourned
is.
your death.
90 pulse is heart pity.
Vivian.
So to guarantee you get
I
a
don't want you or
5-star
the people
or
you
S rank, you
cherish to
need
get
90
caught up
pulls.
in danger
But you
because
can, of
me.
course, get it earlier.
I've always been selfish, so I don't hesitate to use you all as variables in my plans. But it is because I am selfish that I also don't want my failures to affect my treasured companions. In any case, if you were in the same position, would you not make the same decisions? Lycon's taking care of everything outside. We should go. Also, Belle, thank you. And I'm sorry for the whole act where I threatened you. It was the only way for Hartman to drop his guard against you and leave you be. I, Hugo Vlad, am forever indebted to you.
Master Proxy, although it is late, there is some important intel that I must give you now.
So, Lycon, you knew about Hugo's plan to fake his death?
I was simply playing along.
I somewhat feel the same.
After all, I could not determine
However,
whether
I
Hugo's
also feel
plan
like
would
it
pose
is
a threat
harder to
you.
get pulls in this
You are
game.
a student of the mayor's late friend, and I am obligated to protect you.
You still have that habit of finding awkward excuses when you're embarrassed.
Mr. Hugo Vlad, if you have any important intelligence to share,
I feel like
please
you
do
don't
so
get
with haste.
polychromes as often
I
as
need
you
to
get
return to rest before midnight.
crystals, whatever they're called, in Genshin.
You two sure are close.
For the sake of a certain old fossil's sleep schedule, I'll keep it brief. I learned from Camille that Dina intends to embed the sacrifice core into the sacrifice. Apparently, it will make the sacrifice much stronger. Sacrifices created this way
Yeah,
will
exactly.
not retain their minds and will indiscriminately
I think they gave
attack
like
all living
80 free
beings,
pulls for new
including
players.
their creator. So the Exaltists don't do this. It would bring them no benefit. But Dina's concoction can control people's minds. If a person takes the pill and is injected with the serum Landon left behind, the sacrifice would be under its creator's control. Although the dormant sacrifice has been destroyed, Dina found a batch of that serum her father created and wants to create new sacrifices.
Never mind the sacrifice. Hartman's sacrifice core is a fake. We don't know where the real one's gone.
The real core has always been here.
Here? In Lord Phaethon's video store?
Vivian, do you remember when I suggested you give that collectible to our dear Proxy?
I remember. But that was just an ordinary pendant. And I've met the person who submitted it. She has absolutely no connection to the Exaltists.
How about our dear Proxy take out that pendant so we can take a look?
Yeah, Hugo has like everything planned to like
I'll take your surprised
an
expression
unnatural level.
for my little trick. I will hand over this core to the mayor as agreed, since he fulfilled his promise to protect Vivian and the manager while I was pretending to be dead. I won't go back on my promises.
No wonder the mayor would promote rhetoric favorable to Mockingbird. I can't believe I thought he was actually being sincere. Since we have the sacrifice core, all we have to do now is stop Dina from using innocent people to make more sacrifices.
Yeah,
Yes.
easier said than done.
And we need to destroy the last batch of Landon's serum.
Yeah, easier said than done.
Hopefully with no options left, Dina will give up her obsession.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
not gonna happen,
That's
Vivian.
the
I'm
important
sorry.
stuff.
That's never gonna
I'm
happen.
going to go and confirm where Landon's serum's been stashed. I'll contact you again once I have something.
What's wrong, Lycon? Weren't you in a rush to get back and rest? You act like you're going to turn into a werewolf after midnight or something. How are you feeling now? Relax. I'm not kicking the bucket just yet. But you look a bit more run down than before. Just getting over something nasty, that's all. Risking your neck like that wasn't exactly smart. Maybe you should have. Lycon, remember what I said back when I faked my death? For a permanent and absolute victory, we must endure the pain of cutting away rotten flesh and preserve through the darkest hour before dawn. Not wrong, sure, but it was arrogant enough. Instead of playing God and picking who lives or dies, I'd rather just do what I can do. Because at the end of the day, a person can only shape their own destiny, nothing more. You've really come a long way. Well, I appreciate the compliment. Hugo, you've got a lot of explaining to do. No more secrets. I will. I'll lay it all out, I promise. Belle. Belle, Hugo sent me a message earlier. There's new progress on the sacrifice situation. They found a large batch of unused sacrifice serum. He wants us to be their guide. He, Vivian, and Lycon will be heading into the Hollow with us to destroy the serum. And I'll use the HDD system this time to head into the Hollow with you all. Tell me when you're ready, and remember to bring Eos with you. I'll wait a moment, because I just want to be able to see everything for a second. Okay. Maintenance. Alright, cool. That's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of events. Holy shit. Alright, I'll choose my stuff later. I'm gonna actually finish the story first before doing all that. I just want to get my mail rewards. Dear managers, you're here. Having two Lord Phaethons leading the way for me must be the luckiest person alive. We'll be counting on you two, as, according to my intel, this is quite the large batch of serum. My guess is that Dina wouldn't put all the serum in one place, so we may need to split up. Just to be safe, we'll be counting on both of you to guide us. Once you're both ready, let's head into the Hollow. Yeah, I think you need to get to a certain point of the story to start a lot of them. Which I'm sure is definitely frustrating as a new player.
Landon's stash should be somewhere nearby. I did some digging. Some of the missing workers were brought here too. Dina's getting ready to make her move.
Don't worry, we'll clear them out.
Fool.
They're trying to destroy the goods! Stop them!
We need to take care of the guards.
How far into the game are you so far?
Yeah.
You might have to wait a little bit longer if you're still close to the beginning.
You're not taking anything from here.
Don't get hit.
Hugo, get the guards first.
Yeah.
You just stepped into your own grave.
Fools.
Stay calm now.
Truth is a beloved fairy tale.
It's cool seeing all three of these guys work together.
Where are you looking? The wind is perfect.
I was just wondering how far into the story you got in.
I'll take you. Take this! Lyra!
I'll write the ending to your nightmare.
Not worth my time. Together, Lord Phaethon?
Time to...
More of Landon's serum survives than expected. Fortunately, since they're still here, it means Dina hasn't executed the final step of her plan.
There's likely a lot more stashed around here, and we have yet to locate the missing people. Our actions here won't go unnoticed. Perhaps they're making plans to deal with us on their side.
With Landon and Dina's concoctions combined, she may be capable of creating a sacrifice that obeys her.
Oh,
How about
did
we
not mean to
split
skip
up?
that.
Hugo and Lycon will destroy what remains of the substance around here, and Vivian and I will go search elsewhere.
Very well.
I'm
Let's go
guessing
with
you're
your
still
plan.
probably very early on.
Be careful if you encounter Dina and her people. According to
Have
Camille, she's
you-
absolutely obsessed with completing her father's
Are you
dying
still
wish.
working with like
knows
Nicole
what she may
and the
try.
Cunning Hairs at the
Let's
moment?
part ways here for now. And perhaps the other manager could use Eos to guide us.
Sure. I've been feeling better these past few days, so just follow me.
Because I think if you're still really early on, it takes
It's
a
only
while
now that I
for
realize
you
how
to get to the
fortunate we are to
bamboo
have
pulls.
two Lord Phaethons.
Although, I feel like our work's doubled. In the past, Belle and I would only ever work on the same route.
Greater power means more responsibility. And in any case, I'm sure the mayor would be able to provide double compensation.
Okay, so you're
He's a
still
very
pretty early
generous
on.
person, after all. Right, Lycon.
Considering it just came out today for you, yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, you might need to
additional
go a
compensation
little
from the
bit
mayor.
further before you unlock bamboos, if I remember correctly.
Compensation is just one aspect. It's one thing with Belle being in the Hollow in person, but now with us working on separate routes, I can't help but worry even more for her safety. Oh, but I trust in your abilities. I'm just not quite used to this.
This is the future I saw. Lord Phaethon. I'm sorry. This time, I will make sure the future I saw does not come to pass.
Vivian, what are you doing?
I don't want to bring you misfortune. That's all I wish for. Leave this to me, Lord Phaethon. What's up?
I love how Robin just swings in and throws bombs.
Lord Phaethon, there might be more serum here. Don't touch me.
How dare you steal from Lady Dina!
You better not get my trust. I'll try to
At least
go
I think
easy
this
on you.
Bangbu's name is Robin.
No promises.
I actually don't remember. I don't remember a lot of Bangbu's names, unfortunately, because I just don't pay attention to which ones I use too often.
There are containers by the fissure.
If you don't want money anymore, please just let us go. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Just end my pain, please. We're here to save you. Are there any other captives? There were. But they all turned into ethereals. So many ethereals. They're all dead. Please, just let us go. The girl never intended to let us live. My friends will get you out. We'll deal with this. Don't be afraid. You'll get out of the hollow alive. We promise. Really? Oh, thank goodness. Be careful. So many people were brought in with us. They're all ethereals now. Really, really scary ethereals. Can't even imagine what she's planning to do with such a massive horde of ethereals. People will die. Everyone will be killed by those ethereals. Hush. Say no more. My friends will get you out. Leave the rest to us.
It must have been tough for
Hi,
you
Dina.
to find this place. Vivian, if you had stayed out of it, I wouldn't be so eager
Hello,
to get
psycho
rid of
bitch.
you. Those people have been taken to safety. You're all out of options.
They're just mere test subjects. So what if they get away? There will always be people consumed by greed, and therefore, they will come willingly to me. In any case, what are a few sacrifices in comparison to the completion of Father's grand ambition?
Dina, you deceived those people. They didn't come willingly to you. You tricked them, just like Landon did back then.
Deceived? Father gave hope to those who had everything taken from them by the Hollows. Vivian, you once rejoiced at the hope Father offered you, too. Before Father took you in, you were no more than an omen of disaster that no one wanted. It was Father who gave you shelter and a purpose for existing. Do you remember the first time you bestowed a blessing under Father's guidance? How did you feel when that person looked at you with adoration and gratefulness? That was the first time you felt hope. Like your existence had a purpose, right? Don't forget that it was Father who, through what you call deception, gave you hope.
God,
And
talk
what
about
have you
fucking
done?
gaslighting.
Basked in Father's attention and everyone's adoration, only to destroy everything. Do you think that by leaving the Exaltists, those people will live better lives? Of course not. Those who suffered under the Hollows
At least they won't become
will only
fucking
continue on as walking corpses
ethereals.
without the hope Father gave them. Do you really think you're some sort of savior, Vivian? In the end, you're just an ungrateful brat who brings misfortune to those around her. It was you who destroyed everyone's hope.
Not everyone wants to live in false hope, Dina. You say it's because of greed that people willingly become your sacrifices. Perhaps those people aren't entirely virtuous. But that greed is just wanting to live a better life beyond the Hollows. What you and Landon have done was never about giving people hope, but exploiting it. Stop lying to yourself. Deep down, you know what Landon did was cruel.
No.
Back then, when Landon wanted to inject you with the serum, the fear in your face was as plain as day. I saw it all clearly. If all of this is as righteous as you claim, then why did you make such an expression, Dina?
Don't look at me with such pity! Father did nothing wrong.
I would highly disagree and say Father did everything wrong.
Only hope.
Dina, it's not too late to stop. Stop living in this lie. You know what would happen if a sacrifice loses control and escapes the Hollow. It's not the Hollows that are to blame for those people's deaths, but the hope you keep talking about. That will cause more despair and claim more lives.
That is merely the necessary sacrifice to accomplish a greater goal.
No one deserves to be a sacrifice.
Your hypocritical magnanimity disgusts me.
Big word.
I can always
All right.
go and get more test
Just because you use big words does not mean you're smart.
And I will be able to replicate Father's serum with enough time. With you gone, I'll be able to complete Father's gift to the Creator and fulfill his last wish. Camille, release the failed subjects.
Lady Dina.
Camille, are you going to do what you did before? You keep saying you'll follow the Creator, but it's all lies.
Lady Dina, the Hollows took my family from me. I understand that there's no way to get back what I've lost. It was Lord Landon who told me that the Creator would guide me. One day, Hollows will no longer be disasters. Everyone will be able to survive inside them. I look forward to the day when this hope becomes reality. I watched you grow up, and I know that you've always looked up to your father. He gives you hope, and I destroyed that hope with my own hands. I know the pain of loss, so I've always felt guilty. I want to atone for the hope I destroyed. But Dina, I don't want to ruin my
Well, thank you,
lives.
Camille, for actually
And
waking
I
up
don't want
and
to
doing the right
continue
thing,
watching you
hopefully.
destroy yourself.
I have played Wuwa.
Vivian was
I
right.
kind of
Not
got out of it.
everyone wants to live in false hope. So, please.
It was fine.
Stop.
Just I didn't enjoy it as much as others.
You abandoning me too?
I'm not abandoning you. I just don't want to see you go past the point of no return.
Camille, I think she's already gone past that. Yeah, okay, she admits it too.
Point ages ago.
No, Dina. You can still turn back. I'll be your way back.
Where are you going, Camille?
I made a deal with Hugo and the mayor. If someone needs to take the fall for this, let it be me. I did it. All of it. I've been forcing Landon's only daughter, Dina, to research how to create sacrifices. I colluded with the Ravenlock family for my
Camille,
own
this
gain.
is not the way to do this.
Everything Dina did was under duress. Since I've kept her captive for so long, she doesn't have the skills to survive as an independent member of society. She'll need a caretaker and teacher.
Okay, that's kind of good, I
Someone who'll
guess.
look after her and educate her.
No! I refuse, Camille! I refuse to accept this!
Dina, I'm going to dispose of those failed subjects.
I won't allow it!
My favorite is actually Honkai Star Rail, but Zenless Zone Zero is a really close second.
I command you! You've always followed my orders, and you will follow them now!
It wasn't your orders that I've been following. My younger sister, who was stolen from me by the Hollows, also had such beautiful red hair. When Landon told me the Creator could bring me hope, you were standing there, right behind him. I was certain, then and there, that this was the hope the Creator had given me. Start over, Dina. You still have so long, so much time. You'll make friends, find people who love you, and make many beautiful memories.
That's not...
Camille,
That's not what I
don't
want!
think that's going to help.
You're not allowed to die! I won't allow it! I won't allow it!
Goodbye, Dina. And I'm sorry, Vivian.
I think you may have
I'll
just
leave
fucked
the
her
rest
up
to
even
you.
more.
Let's take out these ethereals first. We We can't let Camille's efforts go to waste.
Fuck.
Fool. You better not get my trust here. What's up? Let's go after Dina, Lord Phaethon.
Yeah, probably a good idea. We don't need a fucking mentally unstable girl running around a hollow. Oh, and there goes Camille. Fuck.
Are you satisfied now, Vivian?
You were the one who brought yourself to this point.
You're saying this is all my fault? Losing my father, losing Camille.
Yes.
I wish you had never come into my life. At first, when Father brought you home, I was happy. There are so many Exaltists, yet Father never allowed me to get too close with any of them. I never had any friends either. But when Father brought you back, he told me to take good care of you, that you were my first friend. I was also so happy the first time you took my place in helping Father select a person to receive the blessing, because it meant you were different from all those other people. You could stay with me. But soon, I grew jealous. You took the attention that should have belonged to me. You even took Father's love from me.
It's only because of my ability that Landon...
I know, but... Vivian, jealousy is something you cannot control. Of course, the same goes for fear and hatred. I was terrified that one day you would look at me and shed tears. I knew if that day ever came, Father would not hesitate to force the blessing upon me. And when that day did come, I hated you for causing my father's death.
Tina, you knew everything about what happened back then, so...
Yeah, you're
why
just...
are you still defending Landon?
You are not...
And why didn't you tell me back then? If I had known earlier, maybe I could have found a way.
Because it's the only thing that makes me more special than you, no? It proves I had Father's trust. I was more useful to him. Vivian, you said you wandered without a home ever since you were young, hated by anyone you encountered. You were happy to gain recognition from everyone and help Father when you were among the Exaltists. But in the end, you discovered you were being used, so you felt betrayed and hurt. Then, what about me? All I ever had was my father. I've never known a life outside of the Exaltists. Ever since I was young, my only purpose was to help Father select who was to be blessed. The only purpose I had was my father and the Exaltists.
Oh my god.
I've never been taught
I get it. I
anything
understand
else,
her point of view, but like...
It is what little value I have and have ever had. In the end, you took even
It's such
that
a
from me
painful
and
place to be
completely
in.
destroyed it. You think you're doing good and fighting evil.
I actually
You only
genuinely
managed to
feel
affect
bad
a
for
small
her.
part of your world. But have you ever wondered if maybe that's all there is to my world?
I never wanted to hurt you. You were also my first friend. And that's why I wanted to save you back then.
Save me? You and Camille all talk about saving me. Why don't you understand? To me, loss is so much more painful than death.
Tina, you can start over. Everything Camille did was so you could live on. Let's leave the Hollow together. There are so many amazing places in New Eridu.
Genuinely, there's so much time
I'll take care
and
of you.
ways that she could just start a new life.
I'm sure they'll love you too. Okay, Tina?
Vivian, I can't forgive you. And I don't want to forgive you. I have nothing left. If what little hatred I do still harbor were taken from me, well, I refuse to be so pitiful. I won't apologize, Vivian.
Of course not. Fuck.
I don't want to hate myself.
So
I can
Camille
only
sacrificed
hate you
herself for
killing
nothing.
my father,
Lovely.
And hate Camille for leaving me. That's just the kind of person I am. Hateful and despicable. I refuse to owe anyone anything. I refuse to feel regret. I won't. Vivian, I will keep hating you. I will take all who are precious to you. I will also hate Camille. So I won't do as she wished and start a new life. Vivian, if you had never existed, if I had never, you would be...
Lord Phaethon, please do not interfere. She was my first friend. I'm going to bid her farewell.
Poor Vivian. She's literally lost everyone. That's a cool fucking boss design.
Soon, the pain will be over. Lord Phaethon, don't come any closer! Who dares get between me and Lord Phaethon?
Alright. I'm hoping this won't be too bad with only having Vivian available to me. Going well so far, at least. So I'm sure there will be a phase 2. Maybe? Oh, thank God that umbrella is strong.
What happened? What the...
Oh, shit.
Vivian! Belle, don't come near me. This is my own choice.
Vivian, no!
I will change the fate I saw. Vivian! I just want you to remember me when I looked my best.
No, Vivian.
Vivian! Vivian, your body. I'm sorry you had to see me like this, but I don't want to be the one that only
come
brings
on.
misfortune anymore. No, please. No. It's so warm, and the night is beautiful.
Oh.
Vivian.
Fuck. I was not expecting to cry today.
No. It can't end like this.
What the fuck are we doing? Fuck, man. Oh. So, apparently we can, cleanse ether corruption. Who would have thought? Oh, fuck.
Belle, you're scaring me. Belle, I'm so glad you're awake.
Alright then.
What happened? I remember Vivian and I...
Fuck, I was not
Wait.
expecting that.
Where's Vivian? She injected herself with Landon's serum.
Hugo and Lycon brought you out of the hollow.
Oh.
You were in a coma and... I'm so glad you're safe. And you said Vivian used the serum on herself? But she looked fine to me, barring a couple of scratches. Hugo sent a message earlier saying he got her checked over, and she was alright. Can you recall what happened?
The situation was dire, so Vivian used the serum on herself to defeat the ethereals. So the crystallization process started to occur. And then I can't describe it, but I think I saw something. At the time, all I was thinking about was wanting to remove the crystals from Vivian. I don't even know what I did. But then I passed out, I guess. What happened after that?
When I led Hugo and Lycon there, it was just you and Vivian lying on the ground. We didn't see anything else. Never mind that for now. Belle, do you feel any discomfort?
Just a bit dizzy.
For tonight, just get some rest. Hugo and Vivian said they'll come over tomorrow, so we'll discuss everything then.
Okay. Good night.
Lord Phaethon! How are you feeling? No headaches? Leg pains? Heart palpitations? Loss of appetite?
Vivian?
I was just so worried. Sorry.
Good to see that she
Anyway,
hasn't changed.
Lord
That's
Phaethon,
nice
so
to see.
glad you're okay. What happened this time was all my fault.
You only became an ethereal to defeat Dina. If it weren't for you, neither of us would have made it out alive.
So, what happened? Belle said she saw the crystallization process start, but I didn't see anything through Eos. Hugo, Lycon, did either of you guys see anything strange?
Allow me to explain. Miss Vivian told us what happened after she awoke, and the mayor arranged a full medical checkup for her. Based on the results, Miss Vivian indeed shows mild corruption sequela. But if the crystallization process had already started, the lingering effects should be far more severe. To be precise, if the process had already reached the point of mass surface crystallization, it should have taken no time at all to become an ethereal. So, the mayor theorizes that it was the etheric energy within Master Proxy's body that affected Vivian's condition and the surrounding etheric particles, causing Vivian's corruption to recede. Essentially, corruption is a reaction between the etheric particles inside the body and in the surrounding environment. Therefore, it's not necessarily irreversible, just that currently our mainstream method of defense is prevention.
How come I didn't know I had this ability? How's it even possible for me to influence other people's etheric particles? That makes it sound like I can manipulate etheric energy at will.
You might be able to.
You are special. This is a gift your teacher left you.
Our teacher? So this has to do with her?
I don't know all the details, so I cannot explain everything to you. My apologies.
That's
However,
definitely...
Miss Shen might be able to answer some of your questions. She will visit you sometime soon, so please feel
That's
free to
definitely
ask her
something.
any questions you may have. She has quite an eccentric personality. If she causes you any inconvenience...
If she causes trouble, can I file a complaint about her to you?
Master Proxy, you have always been a people person, so I trust you will handle things just fine.
So that explains why we're going to be under the care of
That just
Yishan.
makes me more worried.
In any case, the mayor has asked me to
during
give
the
everyone his
2.x
most sincere
patches.
gratitude. Unfortunately, the mayor could not come personally, but has promised everyone a favor. Provided it's within his means, he will offer his unconditional assistance once. There is no time limit on this favor.
Unconditional, What if I wanted his position as mayor?
I
If
don't
that
think
is what
that
you
counts,
desire,
Hugo.
Then the mayor and his subordinates will be first in line to vote for you in the next election. As for the other votes, you'll have to work for them on your own.
Okay,
But should
maybe
you
it
assume
is
office, I hope
how
you
it
take full
works.
responsibility for handling all day-to-day matters and lead by example. By sheer happenstance, the mayor has provided you with a copy of his current assignment, the City Waste Sorting and Processing proposal.
Old fox.
Well, can I request Lord Phaethan's?
The mayor imagined you might ask. I have prepared all the necessary documents, and the ceremony expenses will be covered by the mayor as a gift. As long as Master Proxy
I love how the mayor
we can sign and
expected
process the
Vivian to
documents
ask to
immediately.
marry
But
Phaethan.
this matter requires mutual consent and cannot involve coercion, confinement, or one party's lack of consciousness.
Stop! I would never do that to Lord Phaethan! Probably.
Probably. What the fuck do you mean? What do you mean by
As for
that?
you, Master Proxies, the mayor has some sense of what you desire.
Excuse
That said,
me?
He
Vivian?
hopes you might speak with Miss Yixuan first before you decide the timing of that favor.
Oh, are you feeling alright? Lycon said that you could control ether particles, and it was a gift from our teacher. I keep thinking about it, and that Miss Yixuan, we should investigate her. But let's not talk about that for now. You've only just started to feel better. You should get some rest. I'll be there with you, whatever happens in the future. Oh, excuse me. Alright, we're almost done now. I think there's not much left to do. I think we just have to meet with Yixuan. Or is it Yixuan or Yixuan? I can't remember. Fuck. Oh shit, I finished the chapter. Is there more to 1.7 though? Leisurely lull. You know what? Just to be safe, I am not going to do that now. I will save that for 2.0. That was great though. We got through 1.7. And we did it with some good time to spare for Summer Games Fest. Yep. 13 minutes and that'll start. So that's good. Beyond that, let me think. All right, whatever. All right. So now we've got the 2.0 rewards. We're obviously going to get that because polychromes are great. Now, as for my character that I want to get, I'm thinking. All right. So I have gotten.
Let's start the experiment.
I have M2 Kaleda, M0 Grace, M1 Rena, M0 Lycon, I don't have Soldier 11 and Nakamata. I hear that M2 Rena is really good, so I think I'm going to get Rena, because while it would be cool to have like one of these, I feel like there are better attackers, but supports are always going to be useful. So I'm going to get Rena.
Good day. Are you the new
Okay, so I've got Rena, or I'm going to have M2 Rena now, and then I think I am going to get... I think... Was it Brimstone that is, like... really good for... I don't know which one I'm going to choose of those yet, so I'm not going to grab either of them. Alright. Now, on top of that, I have a lot of pulls. And I really want each one. It's each one. So, I did mess up. But anywho, I really want her. So I'm going to pull for her. I'm guaranteed her in 20 pulls. So, okay, well, I've got her. Alright, one S-ring, that's fine. Oh, nice. I don't know. I just don't feel like... Neko is one of the ones that I really don't care for, so I've never really cared if I got her. Also, I feel that supports are really important for this game, on top of obviously having a DPS.
I'll make sure
So,
you never
hey, I got the panda! Fuck yeah! I didn't even realize he was on his banner. Fuck yeah.
I'm the 13th generation High Preceptor of Yunhui
And
Summit.
he's one.
Ishan.
Nice. Alright, now the question is, considering she's a brand new character with a brand new typing, because she is Annihilation, I believe, or Rupture. She's Rupture, and Rupture does not have
Misfortune and disaster.
many light cones, or not light cones. Light cones are Star Rail. Don't have many W engines, and I don't know how to get any of them. I think I might try to pull for her weapon. I had, what is it? I had, I already had pulled 70 times. I was guaranteed her in 2 pulls, and I lost my 50-50 on my last one, so I had her guaranteed, so I was able to get her pretty damn quickly. Double A rank, okay. At least give me the pandas. Fuck. Alright, I got the pandas, cool. Let's see here. That's 3, that's 7, cool, that's another 10 pull. Fuck! Oh, that's a pity of 70 already. Fuck, man. Let's get 4 of these just to see if I can get them. Not this time. That is a lot of A-rings. Holy shit. Alright. But at least
This is the path I follow.
I have her now.
Come on, if you need one. Man.
Okay, so Rena,
at your service.
I am now at M2, which I hear is really good for her.
Do you want me to fight? Or cook?
I have Pan Yin Hu. I think that's how you say his name. Probably I fucked it up, but hopefully not. I will put his Wenjin on.
Man is iron.
I'm at your disposal.
It would be
I can
you,
help you ward
not
off
me.
misfortune and disaster.
Oh, she's gorgeous. Alright. I'll be focusing on getting her leveled up now.
What brings you here this time?
And let's see.
Eradicate all
Actually
We fight.
Man,
Had made.
do you want?
I'm at
I can
Put
help you
her
ward off misfortune
on-
and disaster.
okay.
What brings you here this time?
Anywho, that's gonna call it for Zenless. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. 1.7 was fantastic. This story is just getting better and better with each patch. And I'm very, very, very excited to see where it goes from here. If you liked what you saw, please feel free to give it a like. If you disliked it, feel free to give it a dislike. It's up to you. If you want to see more content going forwards from me, including 2.0 and the story going forward, please feel free to subscribe. And if you want to see me do it all live, follow my Twitch at twitch.tv/StormbringerVT. Thank you again very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. See ya!